What's going on, my friends? I am Bill DeWeese, professional voiceover talent and voiceover career coach, and thank you for stopping by to check out the video. I greatly appreciate it. And before we get to the topic today, which is, are you stuck in voiceover? Are you stuck? I want to share with you the fact that I am doing a free coaching webinar, free training webinar. It's coming up this coming Wednesday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And the topic is teacher to voiceover talent. So if you are a teacher or you have been a teacher, and when I say teacher, I mean, could certainly be in the more formal academic sense, as an educator. It could be a Sunday school teacher. You could be a sales trainer or a corporate trainer, or you've been in some position where you've worked, be it professionally or even in a volunteer position, where you've had to communicate concepts and ideas to people. If that describes you, I would strongly encourage you to come to Wednesday night's webinar. I have a part of my background. I have if you know me at all or have followed me for any length of time, I have a very, very varied background. But a big part of that was teaching in a formal academic environment, as well as teaching and coaching in a corporate, actually different corporate environments. But I want to talk to you about the skills and the experience that you already have that you can leverage for your success in voiceover. All right. So, and by the way, there'll be a link below where you can register to be there. And again, hope to see you Wednesday night for that. So, are you stuck in voiceover? Are you stuck in voiceover? I heard a quote over the weekend that really set off a light bulb in my head, and I wanted to share my thoughts with you. And I hope that will help you, because I think getting stuck is a pretty common thing. We've all been there at some point or other. But the thing that I heard was a quote by Albert Einstein, and the quote is this: "We cannot solve our problems with the same level of thinking that created them." So in other words, the brain, the mind, the thinking that creates the problem or the frustration is not the same thinking that will get us out of it. How that relates specifically to voiceover is, let me ask you a question. Do you find yourself spinning your wheels? It's like you've been doing this for a while now. And by the way, there's always spinning of wheels and frustration, and it takes a little time to get traction in any kind of business. So that aside, if you've been doing this for a number of months and nothing's happening, you're not booking any work, you're not seeing any light at the end of the tunnel, you're just not feeling any traction at all or any progress. Insanity, and you've all heard of the definition of sanity, it's doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting a different result. Well, if I just practice harder, if I just do this more, if I knuckle down, get more training, but if you've done this over and over and you're not getting results, it means you need to change your thinking, which means you need to change your plan. There is no need to stay stuck. And if you're stuck, it simply means you don't have the right plan. Let's just kind of break it down to its essence. If you're not making progress and you've been doing this for several months and there's nothing happening, then you've got a bad plan, which comes from bad thinking. So you need to rethink who you're listening to, the activities that you're doing, and you need to take a fresh look through different eyes. And the problem about we human beings is that we have no objectivity. We find it nearly impossible to look at something with fresh eyes because we look at everything through our past experience, through our biases, our prejudices, we have a very tinted lens, we all do, that we see through. And so the way to do that, to get fresh eyes, is to have somebody else help us through that. And if that's where you're at, you're stuck, and your plan's not working, you need a plan that works. So if that is the case, I just want to quickly encourage you. That's what I do. I coach, I train, I teach. I have a very successful voiceover career, and I teach others to do exactly the same thing I'm doing, so that they too, and they do, create and build successful voiceover careers. So my message is, you do not have to stay stuck. You do not have to continue to be frustrated, doing the same things over and over and over and expecting different results. That literally, is the definition of insanity. You will drive yourself nuts doing that. The good news is you don't have to. And set up a phone call so that we can explore what your goals are, what you're doing, and what you can do to get where you need to go. Simply go to, here's the website, here's the URL. It is theblueprintcall.com, theblueprintcall.com. You can schedule a phone call. and to explore and discover how I might be able to help you. Thanks again for checking out the video. I hope you'll like, share, subscribe, and I look forward to talking to you soon and seeing you Wednesday night. All right.